The first paragraph of my book and the cornerstone of my work has to do with you as parents being what I call the captain of the ship in your child's life. So imagine that you're on a ship and you're having a nice time. Maybe you have a little twirl on the dance floor with the captain, you're the passenger, and then you hear whoop, 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 the alarm. What would you do or feel or think if your captain went, oh my God, the alarm, and leapt over the side of the ship?
This is you, this is a child. Do you notice which hand is on top? It's you. This is a hierarchical relationship with you being the captain, the child being in a dependent relationship to you. It's meant to work this way. Mommy, can I have a piece of cake? And let's say it's right before dinner. Sweetheart, not right now. Why not? Okay, watch this very carefully, ladies and gentlemen. Because they'll spoil your dinner. No, I won't. Yeah, I gave you cake last night and then you didn't eat your dinner. Well, that's because you made meatloaf. I hate meatloaf. What do you mean you hate meatloaf? You always like meatloaf. No, I like Grandma's meatloaf. I don't like your meatloaf. Well, I don't make the meatloaf. And who's in charge here? Nobody. Nobody. You know what I call this? The two lawyers. So whoever is the most committed to their position and the least exhausted, who's that? That's what's going to prevail. Wait, there's more. If you don't give me the cake, I'm not eating my dinner. I'm not doing my homework. I'm not something. Who's in charge now? The child. And you're down here. And you know one really, really quick, convenient way of knowing that you're down here? It's really easy. You're bribing or threatening. You feel desperate and you feel needy. Human beings are wired to resist coercion. Think about it. That's how we're wired. It's actually a helpful trait. Would you stand up for a second? Just face me. I just want you to push your hands here. Great! Round of applause. Did I tell you to push?
No.
No, but your instinct did. So, part two of Susan Stiffelman's work is, you can sit down, thank you very much. We push against that which pushes against us. So I talk about coming at your kids versus alongside them. I want you to come alongside your kids. When you come at them, hurry up. Get your shoes on. Get started on your homework. I already told you. That's coming at. And when you come at anybody, especially outside of a close connection, that ancient instinct to resist is switched on. I often say we're not raising children, we're raising adults. We're raising adults. So your job isn't to make them feel better today. Sure, it's nice. It's great when your kids are happy. There's nothing better. But if they bump up against something, then your job as the captain is to help them discover that within themselves they have the resources to get through that. Otherwise, they become the adult who stalks his girlfriend when she breaks up with him. Right? They can't get out of the dab. First, what I'm going to do is play this out with Act 2, because I really want you to see what that would be like. Okay, so complain about it.
I wanted the blue cup!
Are you a boy or girl? Honey, they're exactly the same. The blue cup's in the dishwasher. No, but she was here first, lovey. You can have this red cup. It's such a good cup. Mommy drinks out of this cup. Daddy likes. Well, that's fine. Then go sit down. Then you can't have fun. You don't have to have anything. Fine. You don't have to have anything. Come on, honey. Mommy ignoring you. You're drinking so nicely out of the cup. All right, how'd that work? Horrible. Can anybody relate? How many of you could relate? Saw a little bit of yourself. Okay. I want you to imagine the day that one of your children, let's say your first child was born, and you became a parent. And that big, oh my God, what just happened? Your whole life changed. Absolutely, forever, irrevocably, you would never, ever be the same, right? And remember that love, remember that feeling that you had. It wasn't about, gosh, I hope I'm going to be able to get him to do his homework. Gosh, I hope I can convince him to read his 15 minutes of silent sustained reading at night. It was just this overpowering love and gratitude that you had the healthy baby and you're about to embark on this adventure, on this journey. That's really what it is to be a parent. We get sidetracked, we lose our way. We think it's about getting through the list. But if I can only get through everything on the list, it will have been a good day. So I'm just here to remind you and invite you to kind of take a moment when your kids, when you get home and you see them sleeping, or maybe they're running wildly around the house, and you wish they were sleeping. But take a moment to kind of recalibrate what this is about. You know, for me, parenting without power struggles isn't just how can I teach parents how to have an easier time so there's not so much conflict and so many arguments and all that. That's great. It's a huge plus. It is a big chunk of my, why people pay me to do the work I do. But ultimately, it's about parenting without power struggles because this is this beautiful being that you love and you want to have a great time with. Trust me when I say it goes like that. The next thing you know, they're on their way. Keep your eye on the prize and please enjoy the ride. Thank you.